Jesus, Mr. Happy, your videos are long as fuck. I'm probably not going to be seeing every single one of these videos. Let's see here. Oh, he freaking got a dungeon guide of Tower of Zot. Tower of Zot dungeon theme, mid boss, and the final boss. Do I really want to see that? Do I really want to get spoiled by that? I don't know. I do want to hear that theme though. I do want to hear that theme though. Let's see here. Here it is, Sage. This one's 7 minutes. Okay.
Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video we'll be doing a full breakdown on the Sage job coming in Endwalker.
Okay, so he spends a little bit way too much time. Like, at this point in time, what I'm more so looking at is not only the tooltips, but also the freaking animations for everything. So I believe I'm most likely just going to be going with Larizor's videos, but I will still be watching like freaking Mr. Happy's videos on my downtime and just going about it like that. That's most likely what I'm going to be doing here, because Larizor makes his condensed and concise. And we can't really be like taking way too long when it comes to.
It must be like one of those
when it comes to this video. So let's go ahead and just take a look at what Larizor has to show for us
conflict
on this job
in Gundam. You know, that secretly developed the most advanced Gundams, because Sage is a lot like that. This is Sage's job gear. I think it looks pretty snazzy.
Oh yeah.
Reminds me of something Alphino would wear.
Riveting.
And here's the sprint animation. The way the Zulus follow you around is so freaking cool. And I have a sneaking suspicion that we're gonna see a bunch of Sages running around in Endwalker. But first, I have a disclaimer.
But not only that, like, listen to the Knight's listen to the Knight theme of Charlian. The acoustics? What? What? It's sounding like some Sonic Unleashed music, bro. I feel like I'm in freaking what was it? Shit. Can't believe I completely forgot about what that was. What that song was.
This development build of Endwalker, and everything that you see here is subject to significant changes. That includes potencies especially.
Yep.
Let's take a look. Let's start with the most important thing about any
Oh my god, that Icarus.
How to DPS.
How to DPS.
It's called Dosis. It's a bunch of laser beams.
So let's see what we got going on here. I initially remember that we had like what, 15 or 17 in terms of abilities, or was it still within 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 25. There's a total of 25 skills that the Sage has. So yeah, still within
special ability called Eucrasia that
I freaking love the battle stance of this job.
Is one of them. So when you activate Eucrasia, Dosis changes into a dot that's instant cast and lasts 30 seconds. Then for AoE damage, you've got a spammable Dyscrasia, which is a point-blank AoE around you. Then there's Phlegma, a 510 potency targeted instant AoE with 2 charges. Sage also has its own version of a size called Numa, a 330
Numa, yeah.
Has its own version of a size called Numa.
So let's see here. Yeah, that looks about right. That's pretty much what we got from the leaks. So these are pretty much spot on.
Numa, a 330 potency.
And this is definitely a level 90 skill.
Heals everybody around you and reduces their damage taken by 10% for 20 seconds. What the? And if that's not all, there's one more AoE called Toxicon, and that's a Decepticon normally. targeted instant AoE. This one costs a resource called Adder Sting, which you can hold up to 3 of. You get an Adder Sting from your single target shield being broken. More on that later. Now for
There it
Sage's
is.
heals. Actually, I kind of also just said what the heals were,
Soteria.
since all of those DPS spells will heal also. You could put Cardia on a single target and all of your DPS spells will do a 170 potency heal to them automatically. You can even double this potency for 10 seconds with Soteria. But okay, I'll go over the actual healer spells if you must know. Sage's base single target heal is called Diagnosis, and its AoE heal is called Prognosis. Well, remember that ability Eucrasia for changing your DPS spell into a dot? Well, it works on these too. When you activate
Yep.
Eucrasia, Diagnosis and Prognosis will change into their shield versions and their instant cast. And the shield from Diagnosis is the one that will grant you an Adder Sting if it breaks. But what about shields that you put on people that aren't going to be used up? Well, you've got Pepsi for that. I mean, Pepsi...
No. So even he's making the flippin' joke of Pepsi. Oh my god. So yeah, Pepsis, exactly what I was expecting it to do, essentially taking your augmented heals and just making it a potent heal, or augmented heal shields to turning into a heal.
Every 15 seconds. Actually,
It's actually pretty badass that you could do it every 15 seconds, so it's like it has a lot of uses.
haven't even talked about the gauge yet, have I? It has a gauge. It automatically fills up every 20 seconds. The resource that you get is called Adder's Gall.
Okay, so that's actually a lot faster than freaking White Mage. That's interesting.
And they are used to cast certain instant heals. Those are as follows. Druo Coal. This is basically Sage's Lustrate. It's 600 potency off global. Ixocoal. Basically Sage's Indom, 400 potency AoE off global. And Caracol, basically Sage's Sacred Soil, reduces damage by 10% for 15 seconds and gives everybody regen. And Torocol.
So it
this
does
is
give
basically
regen.
Wait, this is a new one. 600 potency.
Hold on, was that in the freaking? Was that actually in the tooltips? Yep. It literally is Sacred Soil. Yep, pretty much.
Potency off global with a damage reduction. And by the way, all of those will restore your MP a bit. So that's it for the Adder's Gall heals. Then you've got normal instant heals that are just on a normal cooldown. There's Physis. It's an AoE regen for 21 seconds on a minute cooldown.
Dude,
Physis
these
2,
animations
which
are
is
so
Beefier.
crazy.
That will also increase your healing spells by 10%. That's on a 3-minute cooldown. Holos.
These
is a
effects.
300 potency
What
AoE
the
heal
fuck?
On a 1-minute cooldown, and it looks freaking cool. Then there's 2 interesting shield cooldowns.
Literally
Timer
freaking just
and
flying up in the
Timer
air
is the
trying to
single
heal
target
people.
version. It'll put 5 stacks of a shield on a person, and every time damage is dealt, it will eat up the stacks of the barrier and apply a new barrier. And then whatever is left at the end of the timer will trigger a heal for each stack remaining. And then Panheima is the same thing, just for AoE. Very interesting. And if that
Oh, I
wasn't
have so
enough,
many ideas
we've
when
got
it
some
comes to
other
those two.
utility abilities as well.
What?
There's
When do you get it again? Hold on.
5 stacks of a
70.
shield on a
Okay,
person,
so
and
it's at
every
the
time
very
damage
start
is
of the
dealt,
job.
it will eat up the stacks of the barrier and apply a new barrier. And then whatever is left at the end of the timer will trigger a heal for each stack remaining. And then Panheima is the same thing, just for AoE.
Panheima is actually level
Interesting.
80.
And if that wasn't enough, you've got some other utility abilities as well. There's Icarus, of course. It's the Gundam Wings gap closer on a healer, probably because of the point blank.
So you only
course,
have
it's
like
the
2
Gundam Wings
yards,
gap closer. On a-
2 yalm. Oh, so it's 25 yalms. I was about to say 2 yalms. Damn, that sucks. But rushes to a target enemy or party member's location, unable to. Yo, it's literally freaking Monk's. It's Monk's ability. Yo, it's literally freaking Aether manipulation, dude. I'm gonna go crazy with freaking freaking both of these skills on Sage and Monk. I am literally gonna freaking macro this shit. Yes, I'm macroing that shit. I'm gonna be going full on out. My training, my literal mastery of Aether manipulation uses is going to go crazy on Sage. I am going to go ham on Sage, dude.
healer, probably because of the point blank AoEs. There's Zoe. It doubles the amount cured by your next healing spell. There's Rizomata, which just gives you 1 stack of Adder's Gall.
Oh, nice.
And finally, there's Krasis. It increases your healing magic on everybody
Dude,
by 20%. Notice that there's no DPS.
Sage and Reaper is just gonna be so freaking G-pose worthy. I swear I'm gonna be having so many freaking G-pose photos on the fucking Ezekiel. Dude.
Utility for Sage. This means that Scholar still has a fighting chance. And that is everything. But either way, Sage is looking really cool. Of course, I didn't have any endgame content to try it out in. All I can really do is read the tooltips and cast the spells. But just looking at its kit and seeing how it fits in with the other healers, I think it's going to be really good. And for what it's worth, this is going to be the first healer I love. I mean, come on, it's new Gundam. I gotta. Thank you so much for watching, and all of my videos on the Endwalker job changes are out now, so check out the playlist in the link in the description below to watch the next one. Okay, bye.
Dude, that freaking skill is so fucking sick. Listen to that battle music. Is that a boss music? That has to be a boss music. That has to be a freaking dungeon boss music. Now that I think about it, hold on. Let me see here. He said that he didn't really do anything in terms of like... Okay, you know what? Hold on. Hold on.